Welcome back, Officers Republic. It's your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief, APGAINS. Yes, I was gone for a week. Sorry, I was in the hospital. I'm fine now. I'm alive again. All right. This is something that came up on our stream this morning. First time I streamed in a long time. It was awesome to see you guys there. We usually stream either 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time if you guys want to come hang out and do all sorts of stuff over there. Okay. So we do a bunch of roster reviews and blah, blah, blah. Most of what I do on this channel is geared towards helping players who are especially new, especially free to play, progress in this game, not have to spend money, figure out the best ways to compete against people who spend more money, have more GP, beat capital games at their own game, yada, 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 right? So one thing that we were talking about is we were going in and we were doing a bunch. And I was seeing a lot of really good stuff. I was seeing a lot of accounts that were really good. And they're like a piece away, right? They're like a piece away, but something that, you know, they can have really easily, right? This number right here, the amount of millions of galactic power, as you can see, we're approaching 5 million. It's been about 2.5 years plus the hyperdrive bundle to start off the account. So we're approaching 5 million, but a lot of players aren't 4 million. And 4 million is the most important number in Galaxy of Heroes by far. 4 million is by far the most important number in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes because in order to do hard conquest, you need to have 4 million galactic schmalactic power, right? Why is it important to do hard node conquest? Because even though hard node conquest for people who barely scrape the requirements, you're not going to do a bunch. Maybe you get through Sector 1, Sector 2, maybe Sector 3. Like even me, almost 5 million, but like I wasn't able to get into Sector 5 because the Lord Vader battle was too hard. The good thing is you get so many more rewards in doing hard conquest than you do in normal conquest that even if you do basically nothing, it's still better than maxing out normal conquest. And it's literally just hard capped behind 4 million galactic power and something else, right? Why is it so important? Because Conquest is where you get the most important things in the game. Cat was in Conquest. Razor Crest was in Conquest. Maul, not so much. Boba Fett, Sign of Django, not so much. The Interceptor, unimaginably important for early game, for free to play, for mid game, for people who just aren't whales, right? People who aren't end game, who aren't whales. They need this more than anyone else does. Because a lot of times Conquest is a huge, huge boost to early game, to free-to-play players. How can we boost up our GP? I mean, I even to this day boost up GP. It used to be something where like you don't want to bloat your GP, right? It's important to keep the GP down back in the old days because of the matchmaking system. Now, you're going to face people who are stronger. That's just a fact of life. You actually want to bloat your roster, right? You actually actively want to bloat your roster. One, because it brings you to 4 million GP faster, but even if you're past 4 million GP, you want to do things like characters that I'm not using right now, take them up to 7 stars. It's not going to add much, but if you do this for your entire account, like it adds a couple thousand here, a couple thousand there, 6,000, right? You boost up a couple 100,000 here, a couple 100,000 there. Ships especially, you boost up your GP. It helps in territory wars. You get more GP, you get better rewards in your territory wars, stuff like that. But things like the Interceptor are so unbelievably important. We don't know what the next conquest thing is. Probably be like a ship or something like that. But more than likely, if it's like a 4 or 5 star unlock, it's going to be something important. Something that even just having, like the Interceptor, like Razor Crest, right? These are things that just having them makes a huge difference. Allows you to punch up. So you can do your normal farming, you can do your normal this, you can do your normal that. But you just always want to be making sure that, like, is there an easy way for me to boost up my, you know, like, I don't have Rose Tico, so I can't unlock, I think I have, like, 1 Rose Tico shard. But, like, is there easy ways for me to boost up my GP to get to that 4 million mark? Because these Conquest characters are so unbelievably important, right? Short video. I'm sick. I'm going to go cry, sleep, all that sorts of good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you. If you guys do want to support me, link in the description. You can join the $5 army over on Patreon for just 16 cents a day. Help support APGAINS. Help me keeping along with the old making of the YouTube videos because, you know, it helps me. Bye-bye. I love you. I'm going to go cry.